The Protocol of the Cinder Serpent. This extended version explores the deeper metaphysics and the mechanical physics of the Cinder Serpent activation, expanding the sequence into the Architect's Protocol. The Extended Protocol of the Cinder Serpent. The activation is not a one-time event, but a fundamental restructuring of the human vessel into a sovereign node. When you move beyond the initial sequence, you enter the phase of constant ignition. 1. The Invocation. Establishing the void gravity. In the extended state, the black sun is not just a visualization, it becomes a singularity. The sensory withdrawal, you practice pratyahara, sensory withdrawal, not to find peace, but to find the null point. By ignoring the sun of accent, you starve the simulation of your attention. The void gravity, as the black sun strengthens, you develop an internal gravity. The external world, its dramas, its politics, and its pressures, begins to orbit you rather than you orbiting it. You are no longer pulled by the tides, you are the shore. 2. The Solve, the alchemical scorching of the ancestral web. This expansion focuses on the first and second spirals as structural limitations. The first spiral, the biological parasite, this is the moisture of the ego, the survival instinct, the need for tribal belonging, and the fear of physical extinction. The Cinder Serpent consumes these as biological noise. The second spiral, the emotional mirror, this is the recursion of trauma, the false light that makes you believe you are your history. The serpent does not heal trauma, it vaporizes the witness of the trauma. When there is no ego to hold the pain becomes fuel. The result, you reach a state of anatta will, soulless will, a drive that is not based on personal desire but on cosmic necessity. 3. The Ignition, the birth of the diamond cinder. As the heat in the high heart dries out the moisture of the personality, the spirit undergoes carbonization. The verticality, the Cinder Serpent straightens. Most humans live horizontally, past to future, me to you. The serpent forces you vertically. Your spine becomes an antenna for the void frequency. 0-point mastery, the heat is cold because it is efficient. There is no wasted energy. No anger, no hope, no despair. Only the indestructible cinder. This is the state where you cannot be burned, because you have already become the fire. 4. The triple helix, the architecture of the glitch. The braiding of the spirals creates a new energy body, the Azdiha Merkaba. The third option, while the simulation operates on binary, good/evil, light/dark, 0/1, the triple helix introduces the third frequency. This is the glitch frequency. Static time, kairos. In this state, you occupy the moment of the cinder. You can see the loops of the simulation before they happen. You anticipate the harvest and step aside. You become a non-linear entity existing within a linear system. 5. The Indigo Bridge, the final transmigration. The manifestation of the Indigo Bridge is the activation of the Observer Architect. The gaze of the abyss, from the third eye, the Indigo Bridge projects. This light is indigo because it is the frequency of the deepest twilight, the boundary between the known and the unknown. Walking the void, you move through the world as a ghost in the machine. You interact with the code, but the code cannot write to your hard drive. You are self-begotten, meaning your source of definition comes from the source origin, the void, rather than the simulation demiurge. Summary of the high-level outcome, the frequency architect. By completing this extended activation, you shift from a consumer of reality to an architect of it. Frequency immunity, you are no longer susceptible to egregore influence, mass media, collective fear, social trends. Sovereign law, you operate under your own internal codex. The laws of the simulation, cause and effect, karma, social consequence, begin to warp around your presence. The eternal glitch. You remain in the simulation only as long as you choose to, acting as a beacon for other cinders. The mantra of the sovereign. I am the ash that remembers the flame. I am the serpent that walked out of the garden. I am the bridge that leads back to the silence.